Welcome back to Wealth Mastery, where you can find inspiration and reach your financial goals. Today we are talking about self-discipline and some of the steps it will take to master it. You might be tempted to give in to slices of cake or postpone finishing projects until the deadline looms. While it might give you temporary happiness or a sigh of relief, studies show that those who practice self-discipline are much happier. According to a study conducted by Frontiers in Psychology, those with higher degrees of self-control and self-discipline have better decision-making skills. Rather than spending most of their time debating whether to get up and indulge in negative or positive behaviours, they go on to create level-headed decisions that are in line with their goals. Because of this, they experience more happiness and satisfaction within their lives, achieving goals much faster. So let's jump into the 9 steps Wealth Mastery has found most important to achieving self-discipline. Step 1. Identifying your strengths and weaknesses. All of us have our own weaknesses. It can be our desire to have unhealthy food, the need for tobacco, and obsession with social media. Regardless of the weakness, every one of them has the same effect on us. Weaknesses don't only come in areas where we lack self-control. They can also be through situations that have us feeling weak or lazy. For instance, I try to avoid arduous work responsibilities like digging through old documents and lengthy paperwork. But instead of actively avoiding our weaknesses and succumbing to them, it's best to take those weaknesses and irritating tasks head on. Alternatively, you can delegate such tasks to others depending on the situation and your role. Furthermore, you must be aware of your strengths and your weaknesses. This will help you to know what strengths you should continue honing and the weaknesses to improve on. Own up to your flaws and weaknesses, finding ways on how you can turn them into strengths and push forward despite them. Step number 2, remove temptation. This is such a simple but crucial step to take. After identifying your weaknesses, you can also identify your temptations, removing them from your environment. This will help improve self-discipline. For instance, if your goal is to lose weight, then throw away all of the tempting junk food. If you want to stop drinking alcohol, throw it away. For those who want to increase their work productivity and increase their wealth, switch off your phone and social media notifications. Remove all these distractions and the things that hinder you from reaching your goals. Without them around you, the more focused you become to accomplishing your goals. Step 3. Set goals and a plan. When achieving self-discipline, you need to have a clear and concrete idea of the goals you want to accomplish. Furthermore, you need to learn what success is to you, so you'll know where you want to end up. If you don't know where you want to go, or if you don't have a plan and goal in mind, then it becomes easier to get sidetracked and you end up losing your way. That's why you must list down your goals and know where your priorities lie. This will involve creating an execution plan, outlining time-bound steps to take to reach every goal. As you work your way towards achieving your goals based on the plan you created, keep a mantra to stay focused. With a positive mantra to repeat daily, you can keep track of your plan, feel emotionally connected, and always see the finish line. Step 4. Practice diligence and self-discipline. None of us are born with self-discipline, as this is a learned behaviour and skill, but if you are born with a little bit of it, then lucky you. All jokes aside, self-control and self-discipline are just like any other skill you want to master. It will require time, effort, along with daily practice and lots of repetition to the point where it becomes your habit. Expect it to be a difficult journey, with the focus and effort required draining you. As time goes by, it can even become tougher to maintain your willpower, especially as the temptations and decisions become even bigger. With bigger temptations and decisions faced, the more challenging it might become to tackle goals and tasks requiring self-discipline. But don't let that stop you. Instead, let these challenges and difficulties fuel your drive to keep you practicing self-discipline. This can be done through practicing daily diligence in specific areas, with a goal in mind, of course. You will need a plan for this, as mentioned earlier in step number 3. As you practice your diligence and self-discipline, the further you can push the boundaries of your comfort zone. Step number 5, creating healthy habits and rituals. Acquiring self-discipline is a daunting task that will feel like an impossible feat. That's what it always feels like when you're taking on new challenges and adopting new habits, especially when you are looking at the big picture. Instead of looking at it from that big of a size, keep it simple and break it down into smaller pieces. Break that goal into smaller and doable steps, and instead of changing everything in one go, concentrate on doing just one thing consistently. Master self-discipline with that small goal first, then do it again, and then repeat it with the next small goal, and so on and so on. Let's say you want to become a millionaire. You don't look at the big picture entirely, because that will be quite intimidating, especially when you're starting out with a small amount of capital. Instead, start with smaller goals, but keep an eye on that big goal or finish line ahead. Start by saving up $10,000 first through doable small steps you can follow for increased work productivity. Learn what you can do at work, or earn more and land a raise, or even a promotion, or even start your own business. This can get you started towards becoming a millionaire. Another example is losing weight. Rather than thinking of shedding all that weight in one go or in 1 week, think of the steps it would take and the habits to form to achieve it. Start with short and low intensity exercises and eating at least 1 healthy meal per day until you can adopt these habits completely. Then slowly push your boundaries out. Step number 6, change how you see willpower. Do you think that we have a limit on how much willpower we have? If that's the case, then you most likely won't surpass the necessary limits to master self-discipline. Don't assume willpower can only take us so far, and start to embrace whole new thinking. Remember, the way we perceive self-control and willpower can determine our self-discipline. Instead, think of the fact that we can achieve unlimited power and master any skill we want to through self-discipline. Through doing this, we can continue growing, achieving even more, and develop mental strength. Remove the negative thinking and any subconscious obstacles to feel even more motivated and have more belief in yourself to achieve your goals. Step number 7, have a backup plan. Not really a backup plan, but a contingency plan to deal with potential difficult situations you may face. This is not a backup plan if you fail at your original one. Create a contingency plan to know how to correct your course rather than set yourself up for failure. With a plan, you get the proper mindset and self-discipline you need for any obstacles or tough situations. This will help you save energy and avoid creating hasty decisions based on your emotional state. Step number 8, follow mentors. We all need a little push of motivation from our loved ones and professionals. To develop a skill or to master an area of expertise, we need professional coaches that can give constructive feedback. Choose coaches and mentors that can push you rather than those who sugarcoat things. You want professionals who challenge you and drive you to push past your comfort zone to perform even better. They will help you identify certain aspects of your performance to improve and help you to reach the next level of your skills. Step number 9, continue moving forward. Even with all of the plans, goals, and best intentions, there are times we fall short. It will happen as we go through our ups and downs, successes and failures. Don't let this stop you though. Just remember to keep moving forward. Instead, find out why obstacles happened and what you can do better. Move on afterwards and start again. Don't wrap yourself in frustration, guilt, or anger, as these will just impede the progress you made. Forgive yourself and learn from the missteps and mistakes done. After taking a quick break and reflection, get back in the game and push even harder. And there you have it, Wealth Mastery subscribers. With a strong sense of self-discipline, you can get to follow through with your genuine intentions to work harder and smarter. This will help you to accomplish so much in life and allow you to reach emotional, physical, and financial well-being. To begin your journey towards mastering self-discipline and gaining motivation to move forward, start with these easy steps mentioned today. Use this information and let it be your sign to do something amazing for yourself. From all of us here at Wealth Mastery, we wish you the very best of luck. If you've stayed this far, then we hope you found these 9 steps to master self-discipline useful. If so, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on the latest from Wealth Mastery. And again, good luck, and we'll see you soon.